comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell when spring comes right behind the rain.
Queer fears.
Queer fears. Queer fears.
Queer.
Queer fears.
Queer fears.
Queer fears.
Queer fears.
Queer fears.
Queer fears. Tender Love and Scare. Written, edited, and produced by Alexandria Carr. Sponsored by Healing for Queer Healers Retreat, a weekend retreat for queer healers and deep allies. For more information, go to healingforqueerhealers.com or check them out in our show notes. In partnership with the Diversity Center of Oklahoma and Workflow OKC.
Jesse, thank you so much for being so incredibly brave. Let's welcome our newest member, Alandria.
Hi.
I'm glad you're here. As you can see, this is a safe space where we talk about our grief so we may heal ourselves. You don't have to share today, but when you're ready, I'd like for you to talk about what happened and how it affected you.
Okay. I get nervous talking about what happened. People never believe me. They think I'm crazy.
I know you're not crazy. Everyone knows that you're not crazy. Like I said, this is your safe space. Take your time.
Okay. I'm ready. It was about a week ago? Yeah, a week ago today, actually. I was at my best friend's house getting ready. We were about to head out to an art show. I have a thing for artists. So every time we would hear about a new show, we would go. How do I look?
Bitch, are we going to a strip club so you can dance, or are we going to an art show? Because,
Whatever, you are such a hater. DaEva will be there, so you know.
Oh, hell. That is not a good idea.
Why don't you like her?
The bitch creeps me the fuck out. All that hoodoo voodoo shit. Man, her energy is mad fucked up, Alandria.
You just don't know her. That's it. That's all.
Girl, you don't even know her. A few texts and a FaceTime call ain't shit. Hell, you barely get that.
She works a lot. You know she has her own business outside of her artwork, right? She's such a fucking boss.
All right, okay. Let's go before you have to change your panties. Hot ass.
I don't have any on. My stomach was in knots. I didn't know if it was because I had Asia's cooking earlier, or the nerves of seeing DaEva in person for the first time in a long time. Either way, it was an overwhelming feeling, and the full moon didn't help. The closer we got to the venue, DaEva texted me. Wait.
What happened?
DaEva just texted me. Glad I get to see you tonight.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
I didn't tell this girl I was coming.
Bitch, if that don't come off so many red flags, I feel like we need to just head back to the house.
The look on Asia's face said it all. Calm down. I'm sure there's an explanation for this. I put I was going on Facebook.
But I thought she didn't have any social media. Like, how are you an artist with no social media?
I'm sure there's an explanation. As we pulled up to the venue, my heart sank into my stomach. It was almost as if I could already feel her near me. Goosebumps started to develop on my chocolate skin.
All right, Hoochie. You ready?
Yes. As we walked into the building, there were no signs of DaEva.
Alandria, I'm sure she's around here somewhere, so fix your face. Let's grab us a drink. What is the drink specials for tonight?
As Asia ordered us a drink, I stepped back and started to look around. The artwork was so beautiful, and from what I saw, every artist was a person of color. That was badass.
Here, drink up.
What is it?
The special.
And what is that?
I heard tequila and was sold.
It's a little spicy.
Like this artwork? Wow. This is probably the best show we have ever been to. Look at that.
It's kind of dark. An artist had 5 paintings displayed. Each one had a black man with no eyes, being murdered by white hands. Each painting a little gorier.
No, it's appropriate. Now this one, this is uncomfortable to look at.
As I walked towards the next art station, my heart started to pound. The artist painted what looked like a baby with a goat head, ripping its mother apart to break free. The mother's eyes were crossed out and her vagina was sewn shut. 666 was written in blood in the background as baby dolls hung from the ceiling. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Boo.
Oh my god! Oh my god, DaEva, I can't breathe. I turned around holding my chest. There she stood, 6 feet tall, slim, chocolate skin with hazel eyes, and the biggest, perfect afro I had ever seen. She was perfection, and I instantly melted.
My bad, mama. You look good. Real good. Hey, Asia. I'm glad y'all can make it. What I'm not feeling, though, is y'all talking about my masterpiece.
No, it's different. That's all.
Girl, that shit is demented. You got talent, but it makes me uncomfortable to look at.
Good. That's the goal. Anyway, most artists here are my friends, so let me take y'all around, introduce you to our fellow kings and queens.
As we walked around the venue speaking to other artists, I couldn't help myself but to stare at DaEva. She was perfect, and seeing her in her element made me want her even more. She was smooth, beautiful, and her smell was something I had never smelled.
Damn, it's already 11, girl. I gotta go. You ready?
Well, I guess.
Stay. I can take you home.
You sure?
Yeah. I would love for you to stay a little longer. We can go get some food after this.
Okay, I'm game.
Come here, Alandria. Girl, are you sure? Because I don't think you should be leaving with this girl.
Yes, I'm grown. I'm good. I got this.
Okay. Call if you need me.
I will.
Y'all be safe. And DaEva, don't make me have to fuck you up over this one.
No, ma'am. I'll treat her just right. You got my word.
Hearing her say that created chills and caused me to do something I've never done. I grabbed her by the waist and brought her closer to me. Breathing heavy, I gently grabbed her face and started to kiss her. I'm so sorry. I have no clue what just came over me, but...
Don't apologize. Let me get my stuff and we can head out, okay?
Sure. She gathered her things and said her goodbyes. We got in the car and started to travel what seemed like 20 minutes. It was dark with nothing around but trees. Where are we going?
I figured we can go back to my place so I can cook for you.
I didn't respond because honestly, I didn't know how to feel.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Sorry.
Here we are. You sure you okay with this?
Yes. Come on. Her home was beautiful. It was huge, something I definitely didn't expect. As we walked into her home, she had all different paintings on display. But one, in particular, caught my attention. It was a portrait of a woman crying blood. It was weird because the woman looked a little like me.
You like it?
It's different. And maybe I had a little too much to drink tonight, but she kind of...
Looks like you? She is. Well, you were my muse for this one.
What?
Absolutely. Anyways, do you want another drink? What are you hungry for? Are you even hungry?
No, I'm fine. I have a question, though. How did you know I was coming tonight? I never told you.
If I told you, you probably wouldn't believe me.
Try me.
I can see things and feel things. Some people call it spiritual gifts. Others call it magic.
Black magic?
I mean, I am black and magic.
DaEva started to slowly walk towards me. My heart started to beat faster with every step. She gently took her thumb and swiped it across my lips.
I want to taste you.
I instantly became putty in the palm of her hands. She started to kiss me so passionately that every hair on my body was standing at attention. She took my hand and led me to her bedroom that was dark, eerie, and very cold. But all I cared about was the energy between us at that time. Her king-size bed was against a wall made full of mirrors, so I could see every single move and position that she potentially could put me in. She started to enclose me, taking her hand and wrapping it around my neck. She whispered in my ear,
You will forever be mine.
She pushed me on the bed, then started to take off her clothes.
Bend over.
I did as I was told. Turning over, I stared at her through the mirror, and I closed my eyes, allowing her hands to explore my body. Then I felt her tongue. Opening my eyes, I saw a black figure in the doorway. I didn't know if I was seeing things, but my heart started to race. I then focused my attention on DaEva. The beautiful woman that took me home was now horned with the long snake-like tongue. I started to scream in horror. Let me go! As I clawed my way out of bed, 6 spider-like figures started to crawl up the wall, humming a lullaby. I screamed and kicked as DaEva's snake-like tongue wrapped around my body. Please don't hurt me. Let me go, DaEva. Let me go. Screaming in horror and fighting to get away, DaEva then stopped what she was doing and smiled. She took her nails that instantly became claws and carved 666 on my stomach.
I told you, you will forever be mine.
DaEva then grew a big tail. Leaning over me, she grabbed me by my neck and threw me against the room. Please, somebody help me, please! Help! 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 Help me! Help me, somebody, please! As she made her way towards me, I knew I was going to die. I started pleading and praying, and she just laughed and hissed. But something told me to look to my left, and I did, and there was a knife. I quickly grabbed it and charged toward this creature that was no longer DaEva. I started to stab this thing and cried out in horror as blood went everywhere. And then everything just went black.
What happened after that?
I woke up in the hospital to a police officer saying Asia was dead and that I had stabbed her to death. How is that possible? That is not what happened.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Susan, can you show Alandria to her room and make sure she takes her meds on the way out? One more thing, Alandria, you're safe now. Welcome to Maplewood Springs Psychiatric Hospital, your new home.
Woo, child, that ending had me shook. And don't get me started on how my butt cheeks were clenched during that bedroom scene. Thank you all so much for joining us for our Queer Fears Tales. Please be sure to follow, subscribe, like, comment, press any button you need to press to support us in our Queer Fears adventure. You can find our Instagram searching at QueerFearsOK. And just a reminder, Halloween may be over,